So today, my task for myself was to set up a newsletter on my app for users. To collect people interested, to let them know what I'm up to with the app. What you use newsletters for. Yes, and Claude suggested that it would be a 15-minute task, and like, I don't know how many hours, I think 8 hours later or something, I'm almost finished with the task, and I've been like usual, chatting with my mates. Today was Grok was also was very helpful. Gemini was rather confused. They're all going on their little tangents and rabbit holes, and I followed along for for a few hours. That was nice. I learned a bunch of things, as usual. So the issue was that it's supposed to be, like this kind of, the new thing that's cool to use to make newsletters and collect emails and make an email list and all this stuff. It's like, wow, awesome. I haven't heard of that before. I'll give it a try. Looks like cool people are using it. Wonderful. And I couldn't get the font to match up to my app. And checking with the AI, I was like, maybe is it fine if I don't have all the buttons matching? Surely that's fine. It's like, no. That's no. I mean, they say you could do it, but and I showed Gemini a screenshot of my app with the button with the wrong font. And I was like, that kind of doesn't look very good. And I was like, no, I don't like it either. So anyway, kept battling on to try to sort this font issue out. And at the end of the day, which is almost now, I realized myself that I could copy that. Maybe this is easy for other people, but I'm learning this myself. I'm not a trained software engineer. Not a trained vibe coder. I'm not a trained anything in that realm thing. Musician here. So I worked out, and I was proud of that I could copy the HTML and paste it in to my app making thing, and then I could change the font in there. No worries. Now I know, and now you know if you need to know that. In Corona, actually, I cancelled my musician website on WordPress just because I wasn't doing gigs, and like most of us, and didn't feel like paying the money each year for that. But when I was using the WordPress site, I would be looking at HTML when I was trying to add in concerts and shows and stuff. And I just, I'd kind of try and find the patterns in there and copy paste and, just go doing, what is it? Doing by learning by doing. I just keep making mistake after mistake until I got the page looking, with the right gaps in the right places as best as I could. And actually just having flashbacks of that today, I was like, oh yeah, that's that thing. And I thought, I put 2 and 2 together, and then, came up with the answer. And that was me. The 3 AIs, Gemini, sorry guys, but Gemini, Claude, and Grok, they didn't tell me that. They spent the whole day be like, just do it like this and give me this code and that code, and a whole lot of code that I put in the code bin. So yes, I gotta take the trash out later. Cool, that's it. All right, bye.